Tempt. Romance audiobooks. A safe place to explore your dreams.
Chapter 1. Make Your Own Luck. Sneaking out of the house, I climbed through the window and did a little fist pump once I landed on the soft grass, because not injuring myself while pretending to be a ninja was an achievement, really. Why was I pretending to be a stealthy assassin sneaking out of my own home in the middle of the night? Because my foster parents sucked and never let me go anywhere just because I was one of the unlucky mortals in a world of dark mages. Tonight was the party of the year. This would be my only chance to change my circumstances, and I wasn't about to miss it for the world. Or underworld, as it were. The sky lit up with distant hellfire, and a vibration of low drums beat against my chest, making a wild grin spread across my face. Only one night out of the year did the underworld's outer edges breach our realm, giving us one hell of a show. Literally. A noise at my left startled the shit out of me, but it was only Squeaks, my pet mouse. "Don't scare me like that," I hissed, opening up my backpack to let her in. The little white mouse sniffed the air before scrambling inside. She didn't like it when I left her alone. Not that I blamed her. My foster parents were incredibly boring, and my penchant for trouble proved entertaining, when it didn't leave a bruise. Tiptoeing past their window, I kept my head low as the ominous red glow along the horizon swept heat through the breeze, making my heart pound in my chest. While I wanted to go to the party, only dark mages were invited. Humans could get in, though, because if there was one thing demons liked more than dark magic, it was a human willing to sell their soul for a better life. I preferred to find a dark mage willing to train me. I could use the power of my own soul to convert it into magic, if I could be taught how to do it. Although, I wasn't going to be picky. The alternative was to become a witch by selling my soul to a demon in exchange for magic. I never had much of a soul to begin with, so striking a deal with a demon sounded like a good plan B to me. I wasn't going to let my sour luck ruin things for the rest of my life. Make your own luck, as they said. I froze when a startled snore made adrenaline shoot through my body. Daring to peek over the windowsill, I found Darcy and Max asleep, half-empty beers on their nightstands. Good. They've been drinking, so they'll be out for a while. Squeaks chittered at me when I moved to continue and I shushed her, but she wouldn't let up. "What is it?" I asked, glancing at my foster parents again. They were round 5 on my list of temporary homes, and my last chance. I'd already lost my scholarship to join the Mortal Academy, the only place humans in a world of dark mages could hope to make a living. When I turned 18, I'd be stuck on blood duty for the rest of my life, unless my foster parents gave me a referral that I'd redeemed myself. Max caught on a snore, scratching himself before falling asleep again. Yeah, pretty sure they just wanted the tax benefits of caring for me, and they weren't about to give up their sweet gig by giving me a referral. They'd get a small royalty for a few years after I left as back payment, literally taking their pound of flesh out of my hide. The only way for mortals to survive in this world was to be useful to the dark mages, and that meant either working with them or selling ourselves to be human batteries. Selling my soul instead to get some kick-ass magic of my own sounded like a much better deal than a lifetime of bloodletting. Until I found a dark mage willing to train me, or a demon who found my soul tasty, I didn't have a magical bone in my body. Unless bad luck was some sort of superpower, I had that in spades. A stray splinter bit into my finger a moment later, and I sank my teeth into my lip to hold back a yelp. Okay, time to go before a meteor strikes me dead or worse. I stood up after I passed the window, only to slam my brow right into the awning I forgot Max had installed last night. Ow! I cried as the structure wobbled, a screw going loose, just before the whole thing came crashing down.
"Who's there?"
My foster dad barked as shingles and siding came tumbling down next, ripped from support cables yanked by the structure. Cursing under my breath, I broke into a run. "Come on, Squeaks!" I shouted as she poked her nose from my bag, whiskers swaying in the wind. "We've got a party to crash."
You can listen to the rest of the book in the Tempt Romance audiobooks app, available on the App Store and Google Play. The link to the book is in the description. Discover even more bestsellers and exclusive stories updated weekly, only in Tempt Romance audiobooks.